Your stress means we had already covered expansion, excellence, and equity in passing. Now your stress point as a VC of APEEJAY Satya University.
Well, friends, APEEJAY Satya University is the first university based on liberal arts concept, and it actually included in its curriculum and its imparting education all the concepts of a meta university. Government of India is planning to create a network of meta university where a classroom can have access to those students who are not present in the campus, but they can access this through the broadband connectivity. APEEJAY Satya University has a mandatory 25% of a course curriculum belong to a core category that we call liberal arts, and that core has 11 tracks, and these tracks includes expression, culture, art and literature, languages. It has a tracks of philosophy and reasoning, basic sciences, mathematics, frontiers of engineering, social sciences. We have track of athletics and sports, history, economics, and so on. What I mean to say that if a student is, let's say, doing design, has to also go through these tracks, which is mandatory. And today's demand that any individual who is taking or doing a major in given subject should also know these subjects as well, because that makes a complete human being. And thereby we found that this adds tremendous value to our outgoing students and becoming professionals. We also have a very unique program called Marked Market, where our syllabus are prepared in consultation with the industry and the requirement. These syllabus are very flexible and modified as per the need of the industry. Our university has a grading system which is at par with the top universities in US. We have horizontal and vertical flexibility, mobility, with the credit transfer facilities, and we have international cooperation and exchange programs where students during their degree gets exposure to spending a semester or two in foreign universities. So these are some of the basic characteristics of our university. Now APEEJAY Satya Group has a long experience in the area of quality education. As you know, we have 29 institutions spread over the country, and in the area of fine arts, design, architecture, management, mass communication. We have 13 schools, and they are very well branded. As you know, that there is a big demand for APEEJAY schools.
Yeah, as far as stuff are concerned, are we competing US and other markets?
Yes, I just wanted to tell you something very remarkable. In fact, there is a global competition called Future City 2020, which started using Bentley softwares in the United States, and which actually originates from the students from class 8 to 12 in US. We started 2005, 2006 in India, and 3 consecutive years the winners for this competition of designing Future City 2020 were from APEEJAY schools.
In the year 2005
onwards. Okay. And these students of APEEJAY schools, the winners were taken to US, and even their project was considered the best. Not only this Future City 2020, but many of the NASA competition on designing a space journey and a spaceship and other things, our students have won the international competitions. So, as far as the design, the overall development of our schools and colleges, we are doing very well. And in fact, the very slogan of our university and our this APEEJAY is soaring high. And that's why the falcon is the symbol. That is the sky is the limit, soaring high. There is a new skies to discover, and that kind of motive is there. So I'm very happy that that this APEEJAY.
Are we stressing on sports? Because a healthy mind is always required for innovation.
Yes, there is too much of, you see, one of the paradigm of our education is that hands-on, okay, and outreach activity. Our students, both in school and university, they have a social obligations, and there is a mandatory social service associated with that. Apart from self-building sports, drama, performing arts, music, what we call is a beyond syllabus or beyond classroom.
Some
so
stress busters.
Yes, a lot of things are there, which is inbuilt in your curriculum. That makes us a special. Okay. And any other point? You also mentioned one point that the entire vision of this quality education came from the founder chairman, Dr. Satya who has been the great educator and the philanthropist, and that is his vision that these 29 institutions are working. And the same ideals are carried forward by Mrs. Sushma Balia, the Chancellor of the university. Same ideals are carried forward by our Chancellor, Mrs. Sushma Balia, B-E-R-L-I-A, Sushma Balia, and Pro-Chancellor, Mr. APEEJAY Balia. APEEJAY Balia.